Hello and Assalamualaikum guys. So what we gonna do today? Actually, we have been given a task to study a little bit of Hub Seng Company's financial calculation, which is in 2022 and 2023. So, at the end of this presentation, we will decide to become an investor or not in a Hub Seng company. But before we go for through, let's know some information about Hub Seng Company's origin. So let's go. Okay, so let's talk about origin for company Hub Seng. So when we back in 1958, Hub Seng, which translated to Teamworks Lead to Success in Chinese, was established as a Hub Seng company, a partnership by the four founding directors of the group who are brothers. The company officially became Hub Seng Perusahaan Makanan Sindiran Berhad, which is HPSM, in 1974. HPSM is now a part of Hub Seng Industries Berhad, which was listed on Bursa in 2000. Alright, so let's talk about business operation for Hub Seng Company. Hub Seng Industries Berhad is a Malaysia-based investment holding company which is engaged in the manufacturing of crackers and also biscuit. The company operates through two segments, which is the first one is a biscuit manufacturing and the second one is beverage manufacturing. The biscuit manufacturing segment is in the business of manufacturing and sales of biscuit. The beverage manufacturing segment is in the business of manufacturing and wholesale of coffee mix and all kinds of food stuff. Alright, on this part, I will talk about market position for Hub Seng Company. So Hub Seng Company market position remains strong in the biscuit industry due to its trusted brand, strong distribution network, and also financial stability. With opportunities for growth in international market and health-conscious product innovation, the company is poised for sustained success.
Next is liquidity ratio. Liquidity ratio are also important because they measure a company's ability to pay its short-term debts using its current asset, like cash or inventory. These ratios help assess whether a business can cover its immediate financial obligation, which is crucial for maintaining operations and avoiding financial trouble. By evaluating liquidity ratios, lenders and creditors can determine a company's credit worthiness, assessing its ability to repay loans on time. Similarly, investors use this ratio to determine investment worthiness, as strong liquidity indicates that a company is financially stable and less likely to face cash flow problems, making it safer investment. Thank you. Next is importance of debt ratio. Debt ratio are important to understand because they provide important insight into a company's financial risk, profitability, and overall health. Higher leverage generally means higher financial risk. For example, higher financial risk is loss of income because of unemployment and also product efficiency that cause the customer unsatisfied with our product. While lower leverage indicates a more conservative stance. For example, more conservative stance happens when there's too much financial account to handle. That causes the company financial will become unstable and hard to detect the shortage of our income. Thank you.
So, this is my part of explaining what the current ratio is. Before I start my part, we need to understand that the current ratio is a liquidity ratio that measure whether a company has enough resources to meet its short-term obligations. It is the ratio of a company's current assets to its current liabilities. So, this is the result where we calculate the current ratio of Hub Seng Company. So, this is analysis of current ratio in the Hub Seng company. The analysis that can be concluded according to the liquidity factor is that both years show a very high current ratio far above the normal benchmark of 1, showing that Hub Seng in a very strong liquidity position. The company has more than enough asset to cover its current liabilities. However, we can also see some changes for 2022 and 2023. A slight decrease in the current ratio from year 2022 to year 2023 suggests a slight decrease in liquidity. However, these changes are not significant and Hub Seng liquidity remains robust. In conclusion, Hub Seng continues to have a strong ability to meet its short-term obligation, and the small decrease in the ratio does not indicate any immediate financial concern.
A little analysis can conclude that in 2022, Hub Seng has a quick ratio of 21.44, which shows a very strong liquidity position. This means that the company has more than 21 times its current liabilities in liquid assets. But in 2023, this company recorded a rapid ratio that decreased slightly to 20.96, which is still a very high figure, indicating that the company remains in a strong liquidity position. Interpretation of both ratios suggests that Hub Seng has far more than enough liquid assets to cover long-term liabilities in 2022 and 2023. The slight decline in 2023 is a minor that does not indicate any situational concerns. Normally, a quick ratio above 1 is considered healthy, so this figure is well above the normal standard for most industry.
Hi, I'm gonna talk about analysis of debt ratio. What is a debt ratio? The debt ratio is financial use to evaluate the proportion of company total liability, debt, relative to its total asset. It's provided insight into how much of company assets are financed through debt rather than equity. The formula of a debt ratio is: this is a debt ratio at year 2022. This is a debt ratio at year 2023. From the calculation just now, we can see that the debt ratio for Hub Seng is 1.76% in 2022 and will increase slightly to 1.77% in 2023. This shows Hub Seng relies on debt compared to its total asset has remained stable, with only small increase in its debt ratio. Both debt ratios are very low, indicating that Hub Seng has minimal leverage, which generally imply low financial risk regarding its debt load. This stability shows that Hub Seng has maintained a conservative approach to debt management over the past 2 years. Bye!
Okay, so let's talk about analysis for time interest earned. It's the company's ability to cover its interest obligation has improved significantly in 2023 compared to the 2022. This suggests a stronger financial performance in 2023 as the company's earning before interest and tax grew while interest expenses only increased slightly. A higher TIE ratio in 2023 reflects better risk management and financial health, indicating the company is in an even stronger position to meet its debt obligation.
Here is the conclusion for our debt and liquidity ratio. These two are the key indicators for our Hub Seng company financial health. Debt ratios assess how much of the company is financed by debt, showing its leverage and long-term risk. Other than that, liquidity ratios measure our Hub Seng company ability to cover short-term liabilities, indicating its financial stability. Together, they help determine company's credit worthiness, risk level, and investment appeal. Last but not least, after the accounting process was done, our company made a decision to become an investor. in the company we are studying, which is Hub Seng Company.